All right, here we go again. Buckle up. When I sit down, it seems like the left side of my body just kind of like a wet noodle. So it's kind of concerning, but it could just be that my left side released and my right side tightened up. I mean, I had that happening before, and I guess my leg was actually even weaker. It was really bad in Amarillo, but I'm not sure where we're going to get with it until the doctor sees it. I have several doctors I'm going to have to see. Should have been seeing them the whole time instead of being pushed around. A bunch of criminal minds. Everybody's shopping like a mad dog. Oh, 16 ounce. Right. You don't have to get the Walmart app out. That sweat jacket. You worry about it. Oh, I didn't see this coming in. Although, oh yeah, this is almost an average line in Colorado and a couple of their Walmarts. So again, let's hope it's just my body's confused and it's releasing too much. I'm not to stop the massage and the magnesium unless I really need it for some reason. Like I said, my neck was so tight I had to get it released because my sinuses wouldn't drain. So again, I didn't sit down all day and I felt pretty okay. Not perfect. So hopefully, I mean, like I said, I didn't get any steroid yet or anything. Hopefully, we can get it to tighten up moderately enough to feel okay until we do further treatment. But again, yeah, it might be wishful thinking. And so that was their goal. You can't see it when it's happening because when you're cramped up like that, you're just three sheets of the wind. Moving along pretty good. This isn't as long as I thought it was. And I think in about 3 days, it should be well enough to travel. So All right, I thought I lost you there. So I was able to get into the teledoc real quick. So that was real nice. Took a little while, but as soon as I got in, it gave me my doc. I told them to call me instead of the. He said the video happened real quick. I don't know if that's why I did or what. All I know is it happened quick. I had a question about the Houston Exxon, right? I got to do something about this issue. You're not catching anyone out. You're part of a group of people. I pushed through plenty of times. I pushed through for 25 years at least. Well, I had to get. This is how it works. This is the weird part. So I'm not sure where it is. How you doing? Make sure I got everything. Yeah. Excuse me. I couldn't get my neck released. So they were massaging everything else. So everything got pressed out, and then they released my neck. So if I got my neck released, I probably wouldn't have done as much. Take care. Have a good day, sir. Stay warm. How you doing? I gotta remember where my car is. I think it's already down the end. So again, I feel better now. I'm up walking and slowly healing. I'm not sure what it's doing. What's doing it. And again, I'm probably pressed out too much in some areas because when you're cramped, and then when it releases, you're pressed out like too loose. Happens every time. And I haven't been pressed out in a long time. And I should have been at least, like right now, I have the mind to say, okay, massage my neck, massage my legs, that's it for now. And I was kind of doing that. I was doing piece by piece. But what the last woman, after like $1,000, and I knew it. She was like the first one I saw. And I knew I wanted to get back to her, but I couldn't. So when I was done spending $1,000, I got back to her. And then she hit that neck, and that was it. That tragic part was gone. I mean, now my whole body's tragic, but the hope is that it tightens back up a little bit, which is good. Now the question is whether I need steroids. Well, because there's a lot of inflammation and other things going on. And all have to heal. A lot of it. But I'm really in surprising shape for having been pressed out for so long and having been cramped for so long. As far as being able to walk. But that's it over there, I guess. Let me see. Or is that a different one? That's somebody else. Are they trying to do that thing again? Somebody else. They go too far. That's probably. Maybe I could do it. So, okay. Not making a lot of sense to me yet. But I can tell the immigrants are here. Why they're coming to Kansas? Maybe because they started in Texas. You figure Kansas got a better deal? I don't know. But they're here. I can see. It's the same thing as COVID. And I saw people that look like they just traveled. maybe there's farming opportunities. Or again, we have to do this intelligently. It's the only way to do it. I mean, you can be political all you like, but we have to do it intelligently. This idea that we're going to sustain, like a disabled person like me, to go back to work or something at this point, I can't. That's not going to happen. I mean, I do work. It's just amazing amount of work I do. And nobody else cuts them out. Well, I'm just surprised that it, the left side did that. I wasn't expecting it to die like that. It hadn't been doing it. But again, I'm using some magnesium more just to get off kilter too much. And again, I use a lot of magnesium all over a few days. I don't use drugs if I don't have. Again, I'm not even taking ibuprofen. I use magnesium and arnica. And I'm okay with it mostly, but when I sit, man, that's it. So I don't know if that, because the nerve gets pressed, because that sciatica nerve gets pressed, that my back goes crazier. And because that's what was explained to me. I didn't know if it was real or not, but they said that your back gets tight. Hey, Popo! I can see the cop to heal it, but he can't see, or she can't see them when they heal her, and that's what they can see because they can. Okay, healing police officers is twofold. One, I heal them, and they see me heal them. If they find out about it, they might heal other people, including themselves. Like it. I don't know if the cop's wrong. He's got his wild fat at this point. Why? Boy, it's getting cold. I received the blip to. I want to try to sit forward a little bit. That's how I've been doing it. The majority of it could be that sciatica nerve, but I'd hate, it could involve already, because I was so off kilter, it could have caused something in the thoracic spine or the cervix spine or the neck. I felt pretty good all day just walking around. I mean, not perfect, but, everything was, well enough. But again, it may be partially just to get away from magnesium oil. And then just, because what happens is, and I forget about it, is my shirt absorbs all that stuff. So when I go out, I can actually end up absorbing a bunch of that and then weakening. So I gotta let everything try to strengthen. So again, massage, corticosteroid might be better, but again, corticosteroid might release it too much. So I got to talk to the doctor about that. Might want to just give me an oral steroid. Right. See where that goes. Somebody's got to yell at him. Probably the best one for it. So, yeah, it looks like they just look like, the way they're acting. Again, I'm not wearing my blue light hat. I got a Pink Floyd hat on. I'm wearing an Oive shirt. I do have the cargo pants, the whitish, taupe, I guess top, whatever they call it, cargo pants. I do feel it in that lower left. Now, I wish I could have got to this point in Amarillo, because then we could have made real decisions. I know I was partially released, but not completely released. But then I must have tightened up again. And again, it's just blocking from housing. I was going to move into, right before COVID, I was moving to a 2-bedroom apartment. I would have definitely had a better outcome, because I would have been forced to buy a vehicle. I just couldn't get to it. It just was, again, they're devils and they're minding it. Well, I had to get out of where I was. I was too tight, and my neck, I didn't realize it was, what was going on with my neck. But again, the one massage therapist did. So she was able to fix it. But again, this is stuff that was, absolutely fixed 10 years ago that, never should have flared up again. But again, that's what the doctors for. They have to figure it out. Again, people going, well, surgery can make it worse. Well, sometimes people don't realize what's happening. Surgery, if you're cramped up and you get surgery and you release, you could actually feel the pain from the release that was always there. Right? You may actually need more surgery. Again, they should not have been in my life. They knew what they were doing. I had no clue. I had a lot of doctors tell me the wrong things. Okay, I'm saying something here. Definitely better sitting on the right cheek and taking the pressure off the lip. It's still, I could, say that it's still coming from there. That's the weird one, where the vertebrae kicks back into cramping because the thing is falling. That's what was explained to me, but I could never get to that process and that procedure because they came in operating. And they had some woman make an allegation and a dude make an allegation. Right? And it's all bullshit. So again, that brings up that trauma of the setup, and they know it. Like the one guy I told you before, it's on my recording. I took care of that dude. Like you said, it's freaking out psychologically. I don't think it's a psychological problem. I think somebody put him up to it. Now the woman that did it was this homeless woman that moved in, and they probably paid her. But the guy that I was trying to take care of, the homeless. Fuck. This traffic is horrible. No, I don't want to hear a beep. I don't want to hear a beep. Everybody's trying to get somewhere, I guess. I might even go back out to Aldi and pick up some quick stuff. I got to watch the sodium now, so. Now, they weren't supposed to do that. Well, at this point, if I get the sides to start to firm up again, because my neck's pretty much released, it still needs a little bit more massage. But at least I know I do go in there and say, if they don't do my back, just do my neck. Well, what it seems like it was forming this morning, and I hit it with some more magnesium oil, is that the right was starting to tighten up, and the left was tightening up, but it was way behind the right. I mean, they weren't supposed to be around me. I was supposed to have my own peace of mind to get to doctors, and it was obvious that they attacked when I went to doctors, and then when I went to massage therapy. I mean, they're not supposed to be here. Well, the question is whether it was more damage because I tightened up so much. And I couldn't fix. It's the same thing that I think happened it's like a repeat of Tyler, Texas. But this time I could figure something to do. But I had stopped taking magnesium baths and baths altogether. I mean, it just, boggles the mind how they get me out of this. Same thing was happening in Tyler, Texas. I mean, obviously, if they'd have just let me live a peaceful life, I'd have been set up in a decent environment. Life would have been much better. Yeah, there's no reason. Don't let them tell you there is. I was able to get one of my kitchen carts out today, thank God. A lot of deliveries happening right now. UPS is here. But I did break through on something. It's expensive, but dust mite protect. Yeah, right. I ordered a blanket last night. A lot of queues coming in on Amazon. Like I changed out my order. I needed to because of sizing, but I didn't know that. So I might purchase them. Wait 3 days or whatever. That really turned out well. All right.